So before we get started today, we got to do a little work. You might be wondering why I'm wearing this beautiful pink backpack. Well, we went out to get today started. Car wouldn't start. That's the starter off the bottom of our van. Van won't start. Starter's bad, so we gotta get that fixed before we can do anything. So we're walking to the auto parts store. I guess we could call it Uber, but it's not that hot out, so what's the fun in that? What do you think?
Let's do it. Get some exercise.
Get some food while we're out too. I guess this happened at as good a time as any because we don't really walk a lot of places. And today's a good day to be walking because on Pokemon Go, it's Porygon day. So there's extra Porygons everywhere, so I'm gonna get enough of them to power one up real high. I guess, is the evolution of Porygon on here? I'm sure it is.
Yeah.
But it's one of my favorite Pokemon cards to collect because the artwork for Porygon is always dope. Because they're always geometric and simple colors. It's pretty good. Oh, I forgot to hit that one with a berry. I'm trying to hit them with the berries every time so I get the extra candy. So I've got like 6 billion candy at the end of the day. Oh, let me do one more. Come on now. Now they're not gonna pop up. I guess I might have to put an incense on to lure them. We need to cross the street here, so I'm gonna kick. I forgot the berry! Cancel! All right, well, watch this. How about this? Oh, I did not do a good job. All right, so O'Reilly Auto Parts, coming up on it now. And it's right next door to a Culver's, so that might be lunch. Because we were leaving the house to get breakfast before the problem presented itself. So we haven't eaten yet, so I need some food. But I'm pretty confident they'll have my starter in stock here at O'Reilly's. It's a pretty common starter and they go out pretty commonly, so fingers crossed they've got it. We don't have to order it and wait for it or anything, because I'd like to get back on the road right now. How else are we gonna go thrifting?
Oh, you get card.
Look at the difference of those. All right, well, brand new starter acquired. Now let's go get some cheese curds if we can dine in. If we can't, I'll probably just go put this thing back on and then go get something else. But I think I see people sitting in there eating. Well, lunch has been had, and unfortunately there is no time for ice cream right now. This would have been the place to get it, wouldn't it? Post office is on the way home, so let's see if there's anything in the P.O. box. Hopefully there's nothing too big. It'd be impossible to carry. Might have to just see if it's there and then come back for it later when the van's running. Ooh. I hope this isn't a big package. We're in trouble. Let's go. Oh no. Oh no. We have to take them now. The key's locked in. Right? It doesn't come out.
Right.
All right, well, we got something from Jesse. Addressed to Tinbro. Appreciate that. This is very soft. Addressed to myself and you from Steve.
Woo.
And this last one, this looks like it's from overseas and I'm very excited about it.
Wow.
It's beautiful. Well, we're carrying packages home.
Prezzies.
You know, I almost thought about bringing a rolly basket just so I didn't have to wear the pink backpack, but then I was filming the pink backpack, so I did what any grown man would do while I wore the pink backpack.
You look real cute.
I feel like I'm hot. Like, it's very hot out. This mask doesn't help. Am I red?
Eh.
I mean, we haven't got that much sun. It's only about a mile walk or so. I'm gonna strong arm these packages home all the way. Luckily, none of them are terribly heavy.
Can't catch Porygon while you're doing that, though.
No. But you gotta stick around at the end of this video. We'll get these packages opened up. I can still Porygon if I can get my phone out of my pocket.
I'll Porygon for you.
That's all right. I've already caught enough of them to evolve and probably power it up to the max anyways. I'm very lucky that this van problem is something I can fix myself. Last van problem we had, it was something that, though I had the technical knowledge how to fix the exact problem, I did not have the tools and the capability of getting to where the problem was, if that makes sense. But today's problem, luckily the starter which is a little spinny gear with electrical wires on it that when you turn your key, it spins real fast and it kicks your motor on. It kicks it into high speed. That's what the starter is. And that has went out, and luckily that is one of the easiest to access things on a lot of cars, especially older cars like my big old van. So it's not a hard problem to fix. It was a little bit difficult to get off, but mostly just because I had to figure out what size each bolt was and get the right wrenches under there. But now that I've got all the wrenches set aside that are the right ones, it should be a lot easier. See, check this out. Wrenches ready to go. Though I don't know where my socket wrenches are. I think Hannah put those up. We grab those, and we're gonna crawl back under this thing. The little sockets, we'll just give me the sockets and the wrench. All right, one bolt in, hand tight. Where's the other bolt? Yeah. I'd have a lot easier time doing this if I jacked it up, but I don't have any safe stands to put it on once it's jacked up, so for safety purposes, I'm not getting it off the ground. But this van is raised quite a ways off the ground, more than it normally would be because of the tire and lift on it. So it's not a huge worry. I've got just enough room to do this, but kind of my arms are too long and my hands are too big to do this as comfortably as I could. A smaller man would have a slightly easier time than I currently am, but we're all right because I got it back on. The hard part's over. Here we go, I got her back in there. Look how clean that is amongst the rest of the dirty engine. That old one was bad. Let's plug the battery back up. Let's see if she starts. I started her twice just for good measure. I think we're good. Now, honestly, I should have showed you how dirty I was before I cleaned my hands right after I took the starter off, because I was black from my hands and my elbows.
Do a spin. Look
Am I
at your
dirty?
back.
Am I dirty?
Yeah.
It's all right, because we just did laundry, so I got plenty of clean clothes. That's how you keep a van with 400,000 miles on it rolling.
It's vintage.
That's the spirit. Let's call my father and see if he's proud of me. You think he'll be proud?
I think if you're hoping he is, you might be disappointed.
Well, he wouldn't be proud.
Your phone's
dead? Your phone's dead too, isn't
Mine
it?
is too.
Well, it's good we didn't get stuck on the side of the road like this. Both the phones are dead. I'll call him later and ask if he's proud. All right, let's go take a bath. Now that we are bathed and clean, we're gonna go restock one of our antique mall booths. Got a bunch of toys to go in my booth. Hannah's got a few dishes, though today's mostly gonna be a bunch of toys. We got a whole bunch, so let's get that stuff inside. All right, this place isn't too bad of a wreck. I see a few Nerf guns have sold, so that's good. Let's just go ahead and put all these toys on the shelves real quick and get out of here and get to the thrift store. All right, check out all these video games. We almost have a whole shelf full, which we've been working towards for a long time. Very happy about that. Nerf guns, shirts, lots of new toys. I need to spend a little bit more time before we leave organizing them, but lots of new toys, so I feel good about it.
Checking in on my booth while we're here. Feast your eyes. It doesn't look too bad, actually. It's pretty well the same. I usually get a few stray pieces from other people's booth in my booth, but looks like we don't have any visitors today. So I've just got a few things to put up, just maybe 2 or 3 pieces. Some Disney cups. Oh, forgot to put take that Goodwill sticker off, so I'm gonna do that first. Got some really fun, beautiful pieces. You got this Hello Kitty collector's plates to put in here. I'm not sure where I'm gonna put them because I want to put them in a place where people are really gonna see them. So like a place of honor. Just set it there for right now. That's not where it's gonna live, but this baby, I really want to show you. Got this at Savers last week, and it is so pretty, and I'm so excited about it. And we're gonna put it in the Pyrex shelf because it's special. So beautiful. A little bit more organization in the Pyrex shelf. And last but not least, little Winnie the Pooh mug, which the sticker got pushed over. I'll fix it. It's fine.
We've got a pretty good day of thrifting, I think, planned out. This is a Goodwill right next to our antique mall. We'll start there. And it is actually half off day at Savers. So we should end up going to a Savers today, though. We're not gonna do the whole Savers trip we often do on Mondays because we did it last week and it's too soon to do it again.
There's a ton of really interesting stuff in the like glass baking section. Little creamer, some vintage glass bake. Kind of expected that to be plastic. It is not. Some Corningware, some, you know, things to chit chat about. Some petite pans. I like the petite pans.
Check out the first thing I've spotted as soon as I've walked in the door. Let's go.
Some more really cute vintage stuff. Here is a apple teapot. It's so pretty. I actually had the strawberry version of this one that I just sold recently. It is missing its little teapot cap, so for $6 that's not worth it. This is kind of fun though. It's very Mexican themed. It's really pretty. Kind of like these enamel bowls. Hannah collection. That's great. I want a vintage set of bowls, but I haven't quite figured out the set that I'm gonna like settle on yet. Just got some like random ones at home, and I wanna have a theme in there. I'll figure it out though. I'll find the right thing.
There are some video games, but are there any good ones? Maybe. Maybe. Lol. That's kind of funny. Yeah, not a lot.
They put a hurricane lamp shade in the vases. It's a decorative pot. I mean, I guess you could use it as that. You know, fill in the giant gaping hole in the bottom. Could figure it out. This is really cute. Little cat planter. Oh, there's two of them. That was a lot heavier than I expected.
I found this Goosebumps on the floor on the way to the video games. Now let's just make sure there aren't any others tucked in.
What are the odds that this is a queen size and we should totally get it? It looks really small. Definitely a twin. That is super cool though.
Not a lot at all going on in the toys, which is why I come here, so it's kind of a bummer, but I'm just gonna double check everything. It's kind of just lots of nonsense, really. Even on the bag wall. Just Barbies, mermaid, blocks, not a lot.
Just peeking through the blankets here and spotted this JFK. Interesting.
I can't believe that I have found this twice. This is a clock from IKEA. And it's surprisingly old. And it's a little bit valuable, 50, 60 bucks, something like that. There's like a secret storage space kind of thing too. I'll have to show you when we get home, but we have one of these clocks, and I keep it because it's yellow and it looks cool in my game room. But I wish it was a little smaller, because tell me that doesn't look like it belongs on a Kingdom Hearts shelf, you know?
Oh my gosh, yes.
So that's what I always think when I see it. But they sold this at IKEA years ago, and now they're a little valuable. I mean, they're not worth a ton, but it'll be worth flipping. We might just actually put this one in Hannah's booth, her antique booth that you just saw, and flip it there. I don't know, we'll see. But for now, let's Let's go on the other side of town here. There's a Goodwill and a Savers right next to each other. This ought to be a pretty interesting trip to Savers, because last week on our half off Savers day trip, where we went to almost all of them in town, we actually went to all of them except for this Savers. And that's especially funny because there was some stuff at this Savers that I wanted to get when Half Off Monday rolled back around, but we didn't make it over here to do that. So hopefully maybe some of those toys I wanted are still here, but if not, we ought to do fine over here, because we will do this Savers and then a Goodwill right over there before we quit. It does look like there's a little bit of a line to get in, but
this is such a bummer to see. These are actually pretty collectible. I've gotten the shorter version of the salt shaker and the pepper mill before, but this one is missing its plug and its mate, so I have to leave that behind. It's a bummer.
you want some dance? Doesn't look like we're gonna get much. Ooh. Dang it. Because that is a game I don't have, but.
And I'm over in the dish section, hoping to find some goodies. Too much. Too much. Little Norman Rockwell. Too much. Okay, the mugs aren't treating us well today. Let's move on.
All right, there's a lot to look at. We're gonna find something good. It's a White Ranger. I've already got him, and he's missing his armor, so we're not gonna do that. But
Checking out the glass baking section. There is not a lot to chat about, but these are really super cute. This little nesting set. I have too many mixing bowls, otherwise I keep it for myself. Some Corningware. This is a pretty uncommon pattern, but I don't really want to pay $6 for that. I might get a handful of these square dishes once I figure out a good use for them. Without the lids, I can't really think of too much that would be really good. I'd figure something out, I'm sure, but definitely would want the lids so I can keep them as refrigerator dishes.
here is a penny and a very good Nerf gun. I sell these as fast as I can put them in our toy booth, so that's awesome.
The last 2 or 3 times we've been here, there was a pair of vintage Levi's right in here that I was like, well, I'd rather get them at half off Saturday or half off Monday because they were a little bit too expensive, but I do not see them. They must have been already bought, which is a shame, but ooh! Gitano, yes please. Ooh, those are bought, those are cute.
Box games, I think, and a toy up there.
This is an exciting day. I have spotted the elusive white Levi's. They are not vintage at all, but that's okay. I don't need them to be vintage for my cut and sew projects, so I'm literally just gonna cut them in half anyway, so very excited. This with a pair of super dark wash. Like, I have some that are even darker than that at home. Like this. It'd be so pretty together. Very excited.
I'm looking for Goosebumps books, but I found something just as good. Look at these Animorph books. There's a bunch. So listen, I'm digging through these books for Animorphs, for Goosebumps, the good stuff, and look what I found. Oh my gosh. I need to look through these books more often. That's fantastic. That's find of the day. I don't even care. But let's keep looking. I see a bunch of Animorphs down here. Just trying to make sure I get everything. I'm certainly gonna skip some, but I'm just giddy. I'm giddy. There's just so many. See, look at all these Animorph books. Animorphs, Animorphs, Animorphs. Ooh, there's Pokemon Handbook. Animorphs. Ooh, Pokemon. We're gonna make sure kids are reading. We are killing it. Look. Oh man, look, the Bad Dream Machine. Look at that.
Nice.
Straight to the Power Ranger shelf. I believe 2 days ago on an episode, we picked up a bunch of Goosebumps books. And I believe these Animorph books are a nice follow-up to that. I'm buying them kind of mostly for reselling. I think I'll keep one of each until we have the whole set, just so I can make some content about that on our second channel where we kind of dive into weird stuff like this. So I am gonna keep a few, but this kind of thing will sell at our antique mall by the tons, or if I bring them in fast enough, which I don't know if I'll be able to do, because I haven't really started looking for them here yet. I do know complete sets or large sets of these and the Goosebump books sell really well, so I'm not gonna lose any money. But for now, I'm kind of happy to have them and flip through them. If you don't know anything about these, I'll show you a couple cool things about them towards the end of the video when we get home and go over this stuff and talk about those packages that we picked up earlier. But this is my find of the day, I think, or more specifically, maybe that Power Ranger book is, I don't know. This Goodwill is right next door to that Savers. We really didn't even need to drive over here, but it's just hot enough that I did. I have bought a lot of bag toys here recently, so fingers crossed I'll find something. If not, I don't think I've ever looked through the books here, so maybe we'll just get some more books, call it a day.
It's a paint your own sleeping booty up gnome.
Here's a copy of this. It both feels not heavy enough to be anywhere near complete, and also I have a couple copies of that right now. And we have some bag toys, but are we gonna have anything good? Barbies. Kitchen cabinet door knobs. Not a lot. They are all over the place. Hello, not Furby. I may not be as likely to buy a whole big stack of books here because they were half off over at Savers, so it was totally worth it there. But unless I find some really awesome stuff, it's not gonna be quite so worth it here. But we're gonna look. I looked a whole bunch and there's really just not a lot. It's just a bunch of rando kids books. Nothing I'm gonna... I don't think I'm gonna uncover anything.
I have spotted the gnome friends.
We didn't get anything at the last stop. That's all right, because we've got to get home. We got to talk about those books that I just bought, and we got to open some packages. I'm very excited about those packages.
Ooh, me too.
Some of them are from overseas, and I always get extra giddy about those because you don't know what's gonna come from there. Okay, we're home and we have two clocks. Hannah has the clock that we bought today, and then here's the other one. Pretty much the exact same. I kept this one because I just wanted one here in my yellow game room, and we'll try to flip that second one, see how it goes. I don't know if we'll ever find one again. I kind of doubted we'd ever find one again this time around, but we did, so I don't know. IKEA sells some weird stuff sometimes. You never know.
True.
You never know why or what. I bought one Nerf gun today. I almost bought two, but the second one, it was 15 bucks, so it was like $7 half off, and I probably only sell that one for 20, 25, so it was an okay deal, but it's way more than I normally pay for a Nerf gun. It just happened to be my favorite Nerf gun, so yeah. I put it back. I put it back. Okay, what did you get?
I'll start with my most obscure find. I bought the cat planter because I just really liked it, and it was cheap. I don't know. I guess whenever you own cats, you start to have a fascination with cat things. I think it's just a thing. Yeah. So I just like it.
I'll take it, I guess.
No interest?
You do. Well, no, you do keep buying weirder and weirder cat things, so sure, that's what it is. Well, I guess I got one Goosebumps book. And that's it for the Goosebumps today, but we'll add that to the shelf of Goosebumps. And honestly, between that, I think I bought as many Animorph books today as I did Goosebump books, and it's kind of a nice coincidence that happened because when we posted that video the other day of all those Goosebump books, a lot of people's immediate reaction was, "That's awesome. Animorphs was my other favorite." And I remember people commenting at me thinking, "Me too." And I didn't say so on the video, but I thought then after those comments, man, I would love to find a big stack of Animorph books. Because I for sure have read more of those than I have Goosebumps.
Really?
So,
I hadn't even heard of those, honestly. Like, they were just not on my radar.
well, I told you guys at the store I was going to show you a couple things. I'll show you first, and then I'll show Hannah. So here's the one where this girl turns into a tiger. Check this out. Let me find it, actually. Right here in the corner of the book. You ready? I got to find it. It's hard to do. She turns into a tiger. Maybe, I think it's probably going to be easier in reverse. Oh, look, the tiger turns into a girl. Flip it like a flip book, bottom right corner.
That is pretty cool.
Isn't it? And every single one of them has it. I used to be distracted by that for hours in class. I don't think they thought about that when they designed it, because I would just sit there doing it endlessly.
20 kids in the back of the classroom just going like this.
How lame is this? I got some reprints, and they're really, really honestly very generic looking. I got 2 or 3 copies of that. Those will be the ones I put in my toy booth first, because I don't want them. Actually, you know what that is? It's probably part of some trilogy or some box set or something, but they don't have the Animorph in the corner, and that's super lame. That's like all that matters. I've read most of these. I remember a whole lot of them. I'm trying to find one. Like, I remember this one specifically. Very weird, I know, but
So were they like superhero kind of things? Like,
yeah, I mean, they weren't like straight up Power Rangers type thing, but they tried to go do good with their morphing powers, and there was a lot of weird. I remember the books being very high stakes. The problems that the kids in the books faced were very high stakes, and it was always nerve-wracking that they were going to do so. I seem to remember one of these where I think there's like this scary thing, if they stay morphed too long, they get stuck. So there's always these sticky situations where they don't get out in time, they're going to be the animal forever. I remember that stuff. So I just remember as a kid it feeling really high stakes. But these right here are probably my finds of the day. These 3 books. I mean, I love the Animorphs, but that Power Ranger book goes on my shelf. There's several of these, and this is actually my second one, so I'm happy to have that. But it's like a little chapter book, quite the same as that. And so are these Pokemon. This is also my second one of these. I don't know how many of them there are. I need to look it up, but there could be one for every original episode or something, but I'd love to continue to collect those. And I don't really collect Zelda stuff, though I do like collect Game Boy Color and Game Boy stuff, so I don't know, I might keep that, I don't know, but I'm happy to have it nonetheless. Have you talked about everything you got?
no, I got 2 pairs of jeans. I got a pair of vintage Gitano jeans, which are beautiful. Just this nice subtle pinstripe on them. That's gonna go over really well. So that's gonna go up on the Depop page, and these are gonna get cut in half, and I'm very excited about these because I have only found 1 pair of white pants to cut and sew.
These,
so I'm very
These
pumped.
are really standard, newer Levi's,
there's
right?
nothing special about them, so I don't feel bad at all slicing them in half.
We have to be clear about that because we've been doing really well cutting certain things in half and sewing them together. And it doesn't even matter if they're not vintage. We've been doing that with these brand new. These are practically brand new Levi's. And what color are you gonna put them together with? Black or blue?
See, that's the thing. Like, I think either one would look really cool, but I personally really love the dark blue with the white.
I agree. A black and white is a little more obvious.
Yeah.
The blue and the white together are odd. So, if you want to see that kind of thing, go check out Hannah's Depop page. Every video we've ever posted has a link to our pages. Linked below. So if you want to see what she's doing with them, go over there and look. Okay, well, that's gonna be it.
Is it time?
I'm so pumped about these books. Like, I think I might actually try to reread them. I don't feel like that would be that big of a time investment. So
I think it's gonna be really cute one of these days. You're gonna be laying in bed reading an Animorphs book, and I'm gonna be laying in bed reading a Goosebumps book, and we're just gonna be chilling.
We're children, is what we are. We are children. All right, we have 3 packages today, and I'm very excited. Let's do this one first. This one is from Steve in Illinois, and it's got something soft and something hard. So
it's very intriguing.
yeah, I don't know where to cut to not cut what's inside. So let's just get a corner snip, and then I'll rip into it after that.
That's a lot of bubble wrap.
Okay, it felt soft because of the bubble wrap. There's more hard things in here.
It's a package in a package.
All right, this says for Hannah's Brat collection. I probably shouldn't have read it out loud. This says Addition to Tindo's Toys. Keep up the fun content and go find something stupid from Steve and Sherilyn eBay store. Check out their eBay store, Art Deco 1961. I'm assuming is the name of their eBay channel. And they have contributed to our collections. All right, open. Go, go, go. No. No.
Oh, that's so cool.
All right, I'll show the camera mine real quick.
Aww.
There's a Mario for the shelf. I've never seen this. 2004. It's dated 2004, so that's cool. That's perfect for my shelf. I like those slightly older things. I thought it was Donkey Kong, but it is not. And there's a Power Ranger for the Power Ranger shelf. What'd you get?
Got a Chloe puzzle.
All right, when are we putting it together?
Right now.
We'll have to do it for your Bratz episode that we're doing.
It'll take 5 minutes.
That's fantastic. Thank you guys so much. And I appreciate your labels you printed out with your label maker. That's awesome.
Very cute.
All right, up next, Jesse from Texas. I like the weight of this one relative to its size. It really makes me quite curious what it is. I wish, you know, we don't have smell-o-vision and we don't have weight-o-vision, so I can't really translate that to you guys, but it feels hefty.
Like something specific that you
No,
know to
nothing
be hefty?
specific. It almost makes it harder. You've not cut anything.
Not good at this.
All you gotta do is get her started and I'll get in there. All right. It looks like a box of nonsense. You know, sometimes you open these kinds of boxes and you just see something specific and you're like, oh yeah, totally. But this one, this doesn't look like anything specific. All right, there's a note. And there's things in the notes. I recognize these. Dragon Ball Z stickers. I'm actually very familiar with these stickers. I have some. I don't have this one though. Adopt this baby Jedi.
Aww.
That's beautiful. And some more Dragon Ball Z stickers. All right, let me check the note for spoilers. Hey guys, my name is Jesse and I am from El Paso. I just wanted to send y'all some of my extra, spoilers. We'll read it in a second. All right. Are you ready?
Yes.
I'm so nervous.
Ooh.
Okay, that is awesome. I don't know if I've ever seen that. It's the Millennium Falcon and it has a little acrylic stand.
Sweet.
That's pretty cool. It did not fall to the ground.
It's all good.
Pokeball, Disney Infinity.
Is that an Arcanine?
Yeah, but from what? I guess it's from McDonald's because it has the triangle screws. That's great. Fast food restaurant Arcanine. Batman for the Batman shelf. Skylander. Shrek. This right here is a fat stack of Yu-Gi-Oh cards. And Pokemon cards. All right, so I'm going to give you guys a quick flash of this. We will be looking at these closely on our other channel. So if you're super curious what else is in here, you're going to have to go over to the other channel for this. But these are brand new. These are minty Yu-Gi-Oh cards. Let's go. Let's go. And then there are some Pokemon cards here. Here's a quick flash. But again, we'll look closer over. Fossil set, rocket set. Yes. Yes, yes. We'll add those to the collection over on our other channel. Now, this next thing is awesome, because you know what? There's two of them. We don't collect DVDs or Blu-ray unless they like directly correlate with the things we collect. So like there's some Power Ranger DVDs you guys have sent me and stuff like that. But I have been softening. We've just been on such a movie watching kick and we like watching things in high def. So like we still haven't bought any Blu-rays, but there's been a stack of Blu-rays that you guys have sent us. So we've been putting those in our PlayStation 4. And here is a Blu-ray of Valerian. So we'll stick that in and watch it. And then look at this. This is crazy.
That looks so cool.
Yeah, it's I guess it's the first season of Stranger Things on DVD, but it's meant to look like it's on VHS. I think that's beautiful.
That's very like trippy. I keep looking at it going, is it on VHS?
Well, it's funny because it is, I'd say 3/4 of an inch too wide to be, like I can tell just by looking at it, to actually be a VHS. But if it were a little skinnier and that set on a shelf, I'd be like, Stranger Things VHS. Don't you wish a big company like Netflix or other would just get the balls just once to actually make something new on VHS?
That'd be sweet.
I'm sure someone does it. I'm sure some random people make a movie and do that these days. I'm not saying no one does it, but don't you just wish for no reason you'd go in Target one day and there'd be new VHS?
That'd be kind of cool. But then again, I think 99% of like moms in America are gonna go, I don't even have a VHS player. What is this?
I mean, obviously, I'm not saying the whole DVD section needs to be VHS. I'm just saying, like, it should be in the collector's aisle, and it should be something that, you know, like Limited Run should be making some video games and making some promo material for it on VHS.
That'd be cool.
I'm gonna write a strongly worded letter. Okay, this next one I'm super excited about. It is from Mr. D, and Mr. D is from Jersey. Now, I'm gonna Google this while you guys are here, because this is one of the coolest things about these mail times that we get to do. It doesn't happen often, but every now and then someone sends us something from somewhere I have never heard of, like at all. And that actually quite makes my day. It really does. So we're gonna grab my phone and Google where this person is from, just so you guys can kind of see with me. I have already done this, but I honestly still don't remember what it is. I know it's an island or a part of an island, but St. Martin, Jersey. So if I saw that, if I didn't see the customs form to know immediately that this was from out of the country, I'd have saw Jersey and thought, you know, New Jersey or something like that here in America. But St. Martin is one of the 12 parishes of Jersey in the Channel Islands. Historically, it was called St. Martin le Vieux to distinguish it from the present-day parish of Grouville. St. Martin is the only parish in Jersey not to conduct its municipal business from a parish hall. No idea what that means. I need to read the rest of the Wikipedia, which we're not going to do today, but that's pretty crazy, right? Like, let's go look at it on the maps, just so we can have a little learning lesson together, because I wouldn't know this otherwise. Just zoom out here. Okay, so it's a little island, and it's right off. I'm going to have to keep zooming out and see what country we're looking at. France.
That's awesome.
That's wild, isn't it? Right in the English Channel. That's cool. That's really cool. I hope we get to visit one day. We talk all the time about traveling and what we'd actually like to do to travel. I personally, though, I would love to see London. I'd love to see Paris. I'd love to see Hong Kong and all these cities. I personally, if I had to just go take a trip right now, I'd rather go to places like that. You know, those smaller places near France, et cetera, et cetera. So thank you so much for bringing the existence of your home to our eyeballs. We'll try to make it someday. Now, I don't know how to get into this box.
It's locked up.
It is. I don't really know exactly what to do. You've taped it up so well. I'm just gonna get in there, I think. Yeah, I think I did good.
It looked a little easier than it could have been.
I don't know. It's still. I guess you got to tape it up that good when we're traveling over oceans. All right, we're in. I just don't know. I can't imagine. Sometimes when this happens, I hope there's some things in other languages or not. I never know. Okay, here's a box.
It's an expert packer.
Everything, yeah, this is like Tetris together. Okay, nothing's labeled. Which is not a problem. I just want to make sure I don't open anything sent directly to Hannah. Okay, I opened the wrong side, because of course I did, because my name's Dallas, and that's what I do. To Tendo and Hannah contains spoilers.
Okay.
We'll set that aside. Actually, you know what? We need to finish that other note, don't we? Because I stopped reading when I saw, I wanted to send y'all some of my extra Pokemon cards, along with some other goodies that I have found. Thanks for your daily vids. I look forward to them every morning. Feel free to do whatever you like with everything in here. P.S. Sorry about my not so good handwriting. Same. My handwriting is the worst. Now, this person sent a letter too, but we'll read it afterwards. Don't let me forget that one.
I won't.
Where do we start? All right, I'll start with these DVDs or games, whatever they might be. They're definitely that size case.
Disc-shaped boxes.
That feels like a GameCube case. I don't know. While you open that.
Though this was on the bottom, so maybe I'm like jumping ahead.
No. So it's a PAL region copy, and in the most beautiful condition I've ever seen, of Burnout for PlayStation 2. kind of exactly what I hoped it was. PAL region games. And the same PAL PlayStation 2 Formula 1 2003. These are in such perfect condition. Do they smell like islands off of France? Perhaps.
This is for me.
Is it? We did good. Let me finish these and then you can reveal it. I'll have to make a video, PAL Region Formula 1 2009. I'm going to have to make a video about my PAL Region and other region games. I'm getting to the point where I've got almost a shelf full, maybe 30 or so. Formula 1 2001. I'm happy to have these just because of how different they look. I mean, if you're watching and you're in another country, the spines of my games probably look much different than yours. And so, sure enough, I always, just because it was different, not because I think it's a better design choice or anything, I always just admired these regions of games because it's just so different from mine.
It's blowing my mind that case is blue.
Yeah, and
That's
they
a
all
PS4 case.
Yeah, right. And a lot of their games are. That's just, I'm not actually sure where my PAL games are right now. I moved them recently. I think I have them put away out of the game room, but those will be added to that. I collect them any chance I get. All right, show us what you got there, and then we'll move on.
Do you want to guess what it is based on the size of the box? It is identical to the size of the box.
Well, it's not Pokemon cards.
No.
It's a pop.
Bonus round if you guess what kind of pop.
Nightmare Before Christmas. Not even
That'd
close.
be dope, but oh my gosh, it's the Fun Song one.
Fun SpongeBob. That's
I
awesome.
love the Fun Song.
He's beautiful.
Oh, he's so pretty.
I didn't even say anything about this on video earlier. I almost acquired. I'm trying to guess as I go. I almost bought a pop today from our antique mall. Someone had more of the Power Ranger ones, but I was like, no, don't do it. Sure enough, we came home with some anyways. Yes!
Ooh.
Grab bag minifigures. Let's go. One Disney and 2 Harry Potter.
Yeah.
Let's open the rest of this. I don't know if I want to open those right now or not. I probably should, but
Do you want to open them eventually?
yeah.
Okay.
Definitely. But maybe we should make a Lego video and open them on that.
Maybe.
I love all the stuff individually wrapped.
So much extra bubble wrap for me to use.
Well, it just feels like Christmas. I feel like I'm opening lots of presents. Well, this is cool. I do already have these, but I do not have them open.
Oh yeah.
I have them like preciously put away, and because they're hard to display when Pez are in the original case. Another one of you guys sent me these that I haven't put away, but those can go on a shelf real easy. Ninja Turtle Pez, let's go.
I keep opening the most beautiful things. Look at this.
What is it?
It's a Christmas ornament. It looks handmade.
It's beautiful. It says Merry Christmas. It just says, yeah. Phone's ringing. I believe that's your phone. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe you can comment below. I don't know if this is something special in your neck of the woods, or it's just a beautiful Christmas ornament. It's beautiful. I thought it was like a Hershey Kiss, but
Yeah.
it's wooden. What's special about it? It's wooden and then it's stained in just a peculiar special way. Don't do that.
It looks like it could be a top.
It's not.
I'm not going to be good enough.
It's way too heavy. Way too top heavy. Okay, is this the last one? If we forget something, I'm sorry. All right, let me get this open and we'll read that letter. What?
A keychain?
Yeah, it's dice and it's a keychain, but okay. This is going to be actually more specific, I think, than it looks. So someone, perhaps it's this person, will probably tell us in the note, has made keychains out of dice. These dice look very specific, almost like they're to some Marvel tabletop hero clicks type game. So like that's clearly Wolverine in those 2 dice. These are awesome. Yeah, but this one drilled right through those dice.
That's so cool.
Yeah, I'm going to be very curious to see if this person made them or if they acquired them. All right, let's read the note. I'm nervous now. Tutindo and Hannah Bob Warrior Princess, I hope you are both keeping well. I came across your channel during lockdown and working from home due to the Rona, and it was one of the best things to come out of the whole COVID-19 pandemic. Aww. Seeing what Nerf random toys or dishes you found, as well as which location was going to be the scene for that day's thrifting escapades. Was it a Goodwill Bins, a thrifting travel video, a good old Savers half off Monday? The possibilities are endless. As a thank you to both of you, please find and close some good old nonsense. These are either items I have bought over the last month or items I have made. I thought so. I have been making items, especially wood turning. So you made this!
It's stunning.
Go show it closer to the camera, because my curiosity is I like dabbling in woodworking, but I'm really not good at dyeing and treating wood and stuff like that. So go real slow so they can see those lines. How do you stain something in stripes?
I don't know.
That I can't imagine. I can't imagine how you did that.
It had a signature on it that I noticed right away, so I wondered if it was. I knew it was handmade.
I've recently taken the plunge and created my own YouTube channel. Insert blatant plug here. At Purple Heart Wood Turning. Do me a big favor below this video. Comment from that channel or a link to that channel, and we'll make sure it gets seen. My channel is Purple Heart Wood Turning, and my Instagram is at Purple Heart Wood Turning. Your videos have been really helpful in giving advice and guidance on all aspects of creating content. Well, thank you for saying so. We do try to, just simply because we have attracted enough people up to this point that verbally say they want to start a channel or have channels already that are similar to ours. I definitely try to lend what we at least have expertise on when it comes to making content, and usually for me that's camera equipment type stuff and prepping and preparing for making regular content, scheduling, making content. So sometimes I do try to give tips on that, but I appreciate you saying that, because though we do that, it's not a lot. You've had to have watched a lot at this point to pick out the little bits and bobs where we have given advice on that. So it feels nice to know you've watched that much. Oh man, I've enjoyed seeing how the flea market booths have evolved from a single toy booth to the multiple toy and dish booths you now run, and I look forward to seeing how those evolve as the world moves into the new normal. Same. This package contains, and it lists all the things that are in here. I look forward to seeing more of your thrifting in future, seeing how the channel evolves over the coming weeks, months, and years. All the very best, both from Jersey and the, is it pronounced channel? Is it? I feel like I've said channel and it's going to be something different. I'm sure you pronounce it different than we do too. I don't know. But signed Dominic. Thank you so much. I will put both of these notes right here with the rest of the notes we've ever been sent. And we're not going to open these. We're not going to pull these right now. I know, but I think we'll take that and the rest of these cards, we'll put them aside and we'll open them on our other channel, because we're super into minifigs. So these are perfect. And I've been wanting to make some minifig content, so we'll make sure those get great use over there. Well, what's your favorite thing?
Oh, gosh.
I bet I can guess.
I don't even know. These are so cool. Like, what a good idea. Just a little simple keychain, but out of dice. I love that. I mean, you bought my affection today. I'm sorry.
I like...
this is so cool.
I'm very happy to have this. I don't know why. I'm so irrational, just because it looks like a VHS. It feels like it belongs on my shelves. So that and these keychains, especially, and I imagine this was on purpose. I thought I had my keys. I've already put them away. Go grab them. Yeah, they're right there. It's yellow, and it matches my yellow keychain. So I don't know why I wouldn't use this. I don't know why I wouldn't just go ahead and...
I'm also very excited to put this together.
Yeah, we'll have to do that. We're working hard right now, filming bits here and there of a Bratz video that Hannah's been working on. Look at all that yellow.
So pretty.
I'm super into that. Oh man, so thanks guys. Thanks for watching. Thanks for hanging out with us. I get so stressed out at the end of these videos because I'm just overwhelmed by all of it. Thanks for hanging out with us. Thanks for going thrifting with us. Come back tomorrow. We're going to do it all again, I'm quite sure. Also, do go subscribe to our other channel that I have mentioned. We are now posting a video on Thursdays that is usually about some collectible, some toy, minifigs, something like that. So those minifigs you just saw will randomly pop up on a Thursday soon. We're also posting a video on Monday that is mostly Pokemon and/or trading card stuff. So every Monday there's like a vlog type video that just surrounds what we've done this week with Pokemon stuff, and I'm very proud of those new videos. So go check them out. Go subscribe over there. There'll be a link below this video. There'll be a link at the end. Find a way to go over there and get it. The channel's called Rubber Duck Yellow. Also, before we get out of here, check out our merch store, tindostrash.com, where you can check out our merch. We're selling some shirts with the new hashtag on them, hashtag Trash Life. I also hope that you guys will continue as you already have. I'm very thankful that for those of you that have posted your social media posts, whatever you found at the thrift store, whatever you've come home with, if you post a picture of it anywhere on social media, anywhere on the internet, hashtag it, hashtag Trash Life. Also, before we get out of here, pretty please, go check out our public Discord. There's a link below this video also where you can click on that. It'll take you over there. You can come chat with us. It's a pretty cool place to be. If you're into just about anything we do here, it's not just video games. It's not just thrifting. Anything that we frequently come back to or skip around on in these videos, there's people over there that have similar interests. So come over there and chat about those things. We'd greatly appreciate it. But that's it, guys. Do please come back tomorrow and hang out with us then. And until then, peace out.